In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we have a lesson for the third secondary grade English subject, second semester. The lesson is Unit 4, Listening and Grammar in Mega God 6 book. This lesson is prepared by Mr. Muhammad al-Buhairi and presented by me, Muhammad al-Athami. In this lesson, you can discuss gossip and rumors. Use noun clauses as reported speech versus quoted speech. Identify rules and exceptions to the sequence of tenses. What is gossip? Do rumors circulate quickly? Why or why not? Do you think gossiping is wrong? Why or why not? Now, let's think about these questions. What's gossip? Now, those people are gossiping. They are telling each other stories about others. For example, this person is telling his friend, it's not necessarily to whisper, they are whispering, but it's not necessarily to be whispering. Maybe in a council, maybe you are sitting with your friend in his house or in your house, and you are telling him loudly about people's news. And usually gossiping are about bad news, and they are rumors. So, do rumors circulate quickly? So when you tell someone, he tells the other, another, then circulate between people quickly. Why or why not? Rumors are news that you are not sure about, and usually they are bad news. For example, when you hear something bad about the king, for example, or a prince, or someone famous, or your teacher, maybe while you're sitting with your friend, he says that our teacher is smoking. And this is rumor. Did you see it? No, but somebody told me this. So this is still rumors. If you don't have an authentic source of this news, so this is still rumor. So the question is does it circulate quickly? Actually, it is yes. Why or why not? In my opinion, because people like to discuss news of others, uh, and they like bad news. Many people, not all people, many like rumors and like distribute and circulate rumors. Okay, the third question, do you think gossiping is wrong? Why or why not? For me, I think it's wrong. Why? Because if I'm the target, I would not agree to be gossiped. Gossiped. If people are talking badly about me, I don't like it. I don't agree. So why can I say that it's correct when we target someone else? Okay, now we will have uh, we will listen to a recording about these sayings of many scientists about gossiping.
Will Rogers said that the only time people disliked gossip was when the gossip was about them.
2. To quote George Bernard Shaw, the things most people want to know about are usually none of their business.
3. There's a Spanish proverb that says, "Whoever gossips to you will gossip about you."
4. Benjamin Franklin once said, "To find out people's faults, praise them to their friends."
5. Bertrand Russell said, "No one gossips about other people's secret virtues."
So now we have heard some sayings about gossip and gossiping. We will listen to it again.
1. Will Rogers said that the only time people disliked gossip was when the gossip was about them.
2. To quote George Bernard Shaw, "The things most people want to know about are usually none of their business."
3. There's a Spanish proverb that says, "Whoever gossips to you will gossip about you."
4. Benjamin Franklin once said, "To find out people's faults, praise them to their friends."
5. Bertrand Russell said, "No one gossips about other people's secret virtues."
Now we will have some questions about what we have heard. What are some of the frustrations celebrities have expressed about gossip? What are some of frustrations celebrities have expressed about gossip? What surprised you here? Okay, I'll give you some answers. The fact that people are interested in talking about other faults and not their virtues. Also, their friends cannot be trusted not to talk behind one's back. Also, that nothing remains private. These are some answers, and you may say more. Number 2, explain the meaning of Spanish proverb in your own words. So we have a Spanish proverb here. I want you to explain it in your own words. Here, the Spanish proverb. There is a Spanish proverb that says, "Whoever gossip to you will gossip about you." Yes, try to say it in your own words. For example, I can say that if you have a friend who likes to gossip about other people, that friend probably gossips about you to others. And you can say it in your own words. Okay, number 3. Which quote do you most strongly agree with? Why? Which quote do you most strongly agree with, and why? We have how many quotes here? We have 5 quotes. Let's go back to these quotes. Which one that you strongly agree with? For me, I agree with George Bernard Shaw, which says that the thing most people want to know about are usually none of their business. Again, the things most people want to know about are usually none of their business. People want to know something that none of their business. Most of people like this. Okay, the fourth question. Do you disagree with any of the quotes? Do you think that any of these quotes are wrong? If so, which one and why? Let's think about these quotes. Do you agree with them all or you disagree with one of them? For me, I disagree with the third quote, the Spanish proverb. Because I think the two friends would not gossip about each other, even though they enjoy gossiping about other people together. That's what I think. What do you think? The answers are open. You can say, yes, I agree with them all. I disagree with you, teacher. I disagree with this quote that you most like. It's open. So here we have our answers. The third question, the answer to the third question, which is my answer, not necessarily to be correct. You may agree and you may not agree. I agree with George Bernard Shaw quote. This is what I think. Not necessarily you believe this or you believe so or you write what I've written. You may have your own opinion. People always want to know about other people's secrets. And for me, I disagree with this Spanish proverb. I think that true friends would not gossip about each other, even though they enjoy gossiping about other people together. Now we will have an exercise for vocabulary. Match each word to its definition. We will have brilliant. Brilliant means brightening or extremely clever, extraordinary intelligent, exceptionally talented, brilliant. Circulate, like circle. To do something like circle. Criticism. To criticize is to point out bad things and good things in something or someone. When you are criticizing, for example, your phone, you'd say, for example, say someone is criticizing the iPhone. He'd say that the iPhone has safety. This is advantage, and it is closed. This is disadvantage. Now this person is criticizing. So this is criticism. The noun criticism, the verb criticize. Praise. When you criticize, you may praise. When you praise, you say something good about something. When you say, for example, that the iPad is the best, is the best tablet have been made. Now you are praising the iPad. When you say praise to Allah, Alhamdulillah, so you are praising. Ridicule means to say something funny about others, or when you say something about people and make others laugh to them. Rumors, we say that news with no sources, usually they are bad news. Scandal means that very bad news, ugly news about people. Which is after gossiping people, you may have it a scandal. You can say فضيحة. Virtues, which is good morals. good deeds, good characteristics. These are virtues. So now we want you to match these words to their definitions. First of all, brilliant. Is it A, pointing out bad points about something or someone? B, making fun of. C, say complimentary things. D, move around. D, gossip that follows an embarrassing event. F, morally good characteristics. G, information that comes from gossip rather than a reliable source. H, exceptional. Excellent, exceptional. Brilliant means exceptional. I said that exceptionally intelligent or brilliant. Circulate. What do you think? You have read them all. So what about circulate? Think about it. I think that you knew the answer, which is D, excellent. Move around. D, move around. Okay. Criticism. Easy. A, pointing out bad points about something or someone. Is A. Praise. Say complimentary things. Excellent. Say complimentary things. Ridicule. What about ridicule? I said when you make some people laugh to someone. B, perfect. B, making fun of. B, making fun of. What about number 6? Rumor. You still have G, E, and F. It is G, information that comes from gossip rather than reliable sources. I said trustable sources, and here she said reliable sources. A scandal. So it is gossip that follows an embarrassing event. Gossip that follows an embarrassing event. What about virtues? Virtues, we still have F, which is morally good characteristics. Morally good characteristics. These are easy words. Now we will move to an easy rule of grammar. Noun clauses are reported speech. As reported speech. Noun clauses as reported speech versus quoted speech. So we have quoted speech and reported speech. So reported speech versus quoted speech. My mother says or said, gossiping is a bad habit. This is quoted. You have quotation marks. My mother said, gossiping is a bad habit. So when we quote something, we don't change it. But when we report a speech, we change it. Here, my mother said, gossiping was a bad habit. Or my mother said that gossiping was a bad habit. What did we change here? Is we converted it to the past. We change it into the past. Okay. Second example, we said, quotation mark, Mark cheated on the test. We want to report it. He said that, or without that, not important, Mark had cheated. So this is past, and here we change it to past perfect. Had cheated on the test. If it is present, we make it past. If it's past, we make it past perfect. Rules and exceptions to the sequence of tenses. The quoted speech, they said he likes gossiping. The reported speech, they said that he liked gossiping. We changed likes to like. They said he is gossiping. After we make it to report speech, they said that he was gossiping. Is, was. They said he was gossiping all day. They said that he had been gossiping all day. What did we change? What did we do here? Was gossiping. This is past progressive. We make it what? Past perfect progressive. Past perfect progressive. Had been, verb ing. Is it clear? Okay, we change the present to the past, and the past to the past perfect. Also, this present simple to the past, present progressive to past progressive, past progressive to past perfect progressive. Here we have an exercise. Change the quoted speech to reported speech. Mrs. Jackson, no, not Mr. Mrs. Jackson said, I have taught at this school for 15 years. So what can we say here? The answer? Mrs. Jackson said that what can we say instead of I? If you say he, wrong, not he. Because Mrs. She, excellent. Mrs. Jackson said that she had taught. Have, this is past perfect, present perfect, we make it past perfect too. Instead of have, we say had. That she had taught at this school for 15 years. This is the answer. Mrs. Jackson said that she had taught at this school for 15 years. And he said, my cell phone isn't working. The answer is, he said that his cell phone wasn't working. Okay, the teacher asked Joan, why are you late? What's the answer? The teacher asked Joan why he was late. The teacher asked John why he was late. Number 4, my brother said, I think I'm going to grow a bird. The answer is, my brother said that he thought he was going to grow a bird. These are the answers. Now we come to the end of our today's lesson. Here are our summary, the summary of our today's lesson. We talked about quoted speech and reported speech. We talked about gossip and the meanings behind gossiping. And we discussed recording. Then we have some rules. I'm very happy to be with you. There are the references.
الله